Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Everflow. My name is Brotatoe. Welcome to the Everflow. Did I get your guys' things right? Okay, thank God I did. Okay, hold on there. We need some music, man. Welcome to TableStory Ilios. Do you guys want to do that thing again, or do you want to share with the class what you were doing, Frisk? Do you want to share with the class? Is that a thing?
I'm learning. I'm trying to learn the ukulele. Yeah.
That is,
I've had it for about 5 days now.
5 days? So I've had my harp for a week, and I still don't know how to play it.
I barely know how to play it. It's okay.
Closing the chat because fuck chat. Hashtag fuck chat.
Oh my god.
Hi chat, we have
chat right now.
Hashtag fuck chat. Welcome to TableStory Ilios, everyone. How's your guys' week been? Have you guys been like excited since last week, or?
I've been waiting for this day.
Nervous, but so fucking ready.
Full of crippling anxiety all week.
I'm scared.
Fantastic.
There you go.
I'm so scared.
I've just been sitting here shaking and crying, and it's amazing.
I've cried myself to sleep every night.
With her ukulele.
With my ukulele.
For a moment there, I thought you said I burped myself to sleep, and I was like, yeah, no, that's a normal thing.
I burped myself to sleep as well.
That's a normal thing Frisk would do. Real quick, welcome to TableStory Ilios. For anyone doesn't know, this is a homebrew world that I've created, set in the Forgotten Realms. And these are our lovely players. Do we want to do like the intro thing just for the first episode? I think we did it last week, but we'll do it for Connor. Why don't you start us off? Tell us about yourself, my friend.
Why me?
Because you're
it's not like everyone can't find me on another campaign that just so happens to be during the week. I don't play Gamil anymore, unfortunately. Rest in peace, his soul. But I play another dwarf. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's blood.
Oh man, that was solid. Don't worry. So I'm actually trying to get a link for the chat too, if they want to read about the world. This will be in the YouTube description and all that bullshit. But if the chat wants to read through the world while Brad introduces himself, go ahead. There you go.
Hi everybody. Had a mouthful of drink.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. Just to let you know, Jay, you spelt my name wrong on the overlay.
No, I didn't.
Oh, rest in pepperonis.
It's Brad Wodo.
I know. I'm just adding to your anxiety. Just so you
stop! Oh my god!
Just gotta establish myself. You know, it's like DMness. Make myself
+1 goblin. Chat. Just so we know, just so it's out there at the beginning of this campaign on record. For every time Brad fucks with me, there's +1 goblin added to a random fight some point in this campaign.
In the space of a week, I think we're up to 17.
17. That was the 17th.
Something like that.
That was the 17th right there.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the campaign, TableStory Ilios. Jay said something about buying him time, so I'm just going to do that right now. This is going to be a great campaign. I'm playing a goblin monk. Which is legitimately, as far as I can tell, the worst racing class you can be in D&D in terms of min-maxing. It's definitely the worst. It's going to be great, and I'm going to get instantly torn apart by 17 goblins.
Let's get some music going here for you guys.
I'm very excited to actually be a player. I'm enjoying playing. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see how this goes, obviously. But
this is the first time that I've DM'd for you too. So...
It's the first time that isn't like a one shot. We did a one shot a long time ago.
Yeah, we did the one shot. Yeah.
It was a little halfling, and I was a monk in that as well, which is kind of where I got the inspiration to do it again.
Yeah, that was. What did your character? Your character in that, you just looked up moves that were like kung fu moves, and you were like, "I'm gonna do a 180 cricket flying kick."
A kung fu master in that. Whereas in this, I'm more of like I know some like moves, but I'm more of just a punchy boxer, I think, is the way I'm approaching it. I have an auto mail arm, as in a thing from Full Metal Alchemist, like a big, it's almost bionic, but it's not, is it? It's like a...
No. Yeah, I feel like you have like a full range of movement, because it's like the innate magic kind of thrown into it, but it's not like what we have for robot arm technology right now, which is
Yeah. It's more like Phantom Pain, Metal
Yeah.
Gear Solid
Yeah.
looking arm
Yeah.
thing. It's not pneumatic. What do you think this is? The future? Magic. Magic. arm.
Magically powered.
I have a magically powered Iron Fist. I am the Iron Fist.
Oh my god.
Better than the show.
I refuse to watch the Iron Fist. I refuse to. I've heard it was terrible.
It's really not that good.
I've heard it was like the worst, and I refuse to watch it.
I actually really liked it. I thought it was way better than Luke Cage.
Okay, the Luke Cage was really mediocre as well, though. To be honest, so
The villains in Luke Cage were lukewarm. That's how I would describe Luke Cage. It would have been really good if they had better villains, in my
yeah.
opinion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Frisk.
But I'm the Iron Fist. I'm here to replace the Iron Fist TV show with better Iron Fist. Me.
Iron.
Hi,
Fist.
my name's Frisk.
Better Iron Fist Wodo.
What do you want me to say?
Who are you?
Whatever you want to say.
Who am
Who
I?
are you?
Who am I
What are
in
you
the
doing?
game, or who am I
Both.
IRL?
Both.
Oh.
Who are you?
Who are
Both,
we?
all right.
What makes you?
Say whatever you want. This is your chance. Go.
Oh, all right, cool. Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Frisk. I am gonna be playing a halfling bard. So prepare thy bungholes. Let's see here. I'm trying to think of what I need to say. I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm.
Don't worry. She's Frisk. She's playing a bard. There we go. She's a voice actor and a streamer. Make sure to follow everyone as we're going through. Zot, hopefully you come off a little stronger than.
Hi, I'm Zotbot. I am actually a human, not a bot. Trust me, that actually gets confused a lot more than I'm proud of. But I stream games. Yeah.
Man. Brad.
Oh, this is what you
That
signed up
was-
for. Yeah, no, that's what you signed up for.
Sold it.
You know what? This
Oh,
opening
yeah,
so
like
far.
that.
This opening so far is like a Luke Cage villain.
Yeah.
Without depth. Care?
Okay. Wow, the bar was set really low. Hi guys, I'm Vandy. I'm going to be playing Naira Stonekeeper in TableStory Ilios, and I play games and do creative things on Twitch. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, she was actually on the front page recently, so she's a big shot. She's actually the big shot of this campaign. Also,
What?
Connor, your camera looks so much better now. With that,
I
told you it
apparently the
would work.
people in the chat, it looks like shit. So
What?
I'm just like, I don't know.
Does it?
Yeah, it looks like I'm in a full 420 blaze haze.
Did
so.
you? Well, I mean, that's also because I've had to
Yeah, zoom in like
Okay.
times 10.
set your camera to like 1920 by 1080. Is it set to that in XSplit?
Yeah.
It's not. I refuse to believe this.
You
Come
are
on, Connor.
you are
Don't
the-
let it look
you
like.
are the cube.
Yeah,
Don't
you're
let it look
cute.
like that.
Oh,
What was? Stop! No, none of that. No sound effects during this campaign.
But it's hilarious.
No.
That's so funny.
Do you have a fucking laugh track?
She has a fucking.
Yeah.
She has a stream deck with a laugh track on it.
Wow.
It's okay when
Oh,
everybody
man.
else doesn't think I'm funny. The laugh track does. Isn't that right? Laugh track.
Apparently, no. Stop.
my
Stop
God.
this. Why have you done this to yourself?
Oh, so ridiculous.
Apparently, even you're blurry, Brad. So I'm just gonna figure this out.
That's because I am in a real 420 blaze it.
Yeah, Brad's actually a massive stoner.
What
It's
a-
pretty disgusting, honestly. We're trying to get him to stop, but it doesn't work. It's,
I just can't stop smoking the marijuanas.
marijuana. Is marijuana an instrument?
Apologies. I had one marijuana today.
Oh my god.
I want to drink my coffee. Stop talking.
Alright, everyone shut the fuck up for a second.
All right, hold on. Let the king here drink his coffee. All right, good.
I got my coffee.
Just
You
stare
should have done
down.
the fart noise
Don't
like
stare-
while he
don't-
was
don't-
drinking
yeah.
his
Just
coffee.
stare him down.
Oh man.
Uh,
All right,
Drink
we'll
your coffee, Zotbot.
we'll fix Cronus's camera by next week. I am going to sit down and beat the shit out of him until it's fixed. Because
I mean, that don't threaten me with a good time.
that's hold on. Can you uncrop yourself in the?
It's not. It's the only. There's only a little bit of crop on the right side, just because of
You've
the.
got-
green screen.
Wait. So then your camera's not in 1920 by 1080 resolution.
It's definitely in 480.
Yeah, dude,
That's
you're like
great.
in 480 resolution, mate. Did you just switch to 1920 by 1080?
Yeah.
It
Did
kind of
you
changed. It looks a little bit better.
Now is not the time.
Whatever. Sorry.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
it
a
on,
perfectionist.
do it
Anyways.
do it on
Anyways.
Tuesday in time for Wednesday though, because that.
In time,
I mean,
oh yeah, in time for
appreciate
Wednesday.
that.
Yeah, because we have so much crossover in these campaigns. It's beautiful.
Too many Connor.
There's
I
too
think.
much Connor.
Too-
Yeah, I think honestly we just have to get rid of him.
Too
He's,
many Connor.
He's too good. So,
I'm that good. I only need the voice.
Wow.
He's good. What is this? Ascendance? So, do you guys want to start? You guys ready to start? Should we do this thing? Don't forget, if the music's too loud for you guys, you can change it on your end and roll 20, just so you know.
I'm
I
scared.
like brought it down to half.
I don't know if
gonna
I'm
get,
ready.
Like, way too distracted.
Yeah, I'm not ready either. So, guys, how was your week?
It was
What's the end of the
Let's
stream?
gone. Alright. Okay. Let's start. Real quick. There is a public document in the chat for anyone that wants to read up on the world. But just to kind of go over what we did last week, you guys did your character creations, explained a little bit about the world, talked about what was going on in it, talked about the different districts of the city Ilios. This is probably the first or the last time in a while that you guys will see this here page. So soak it in, memorize it. The city Ilios, you guys are starting in the Western District. We did decree that you guys have like a humble little shack, right? That's shaped like a shoe.
Shoe for some reason with an extension for Cronus because he just does not fit in.
This campaign is already over. It's become a meme. It's been a meme.
Connor
a
dies by
massive
hitting
meme.
his head against a
This is a
beam.
massive
Literally got
meme.
kicked by
Yeah.
a giant boot.
I'd imagine there would just be a hole in the wall at that point. After months of just constantly bashing your head
Just a
off.
Goliath-shaped hole.
Yeah, so there's like a fence out in the yard that he just sleeps on a bed outside or something because he can't fit in.
Connor in the doghouse.
Oh,
So, you guys will be starting probably somewhere. Let's figure out a rough area that your house is going to be. Hold on, I can do this on roll 20. Your house is probably somewhere. Let's not use flamboyant pink. We'll go with in this area, that general area. Sound good?
works for me.
Yeah.
All right. So, wrong scene. You guys start. I figure in your house, sitting around the table. Potentially, I think the way that we had it was maybe you guys were arguing about something or speaking. Just woken up after about, let's say, an hour. Everyone's come from their respective rooms or their respective positions within the city if you stay anywhere else. Gooch is out on the street, currently peering into a sewer grate. I say grate with, like, quotes. It's one of those, like, it's kind of just off the cobble road, and it's like 2 steel bars, and there's just kind of shit and piss running down the street into it. And there's just a yellow pair of eyes staring out at you, Gooch. Just kind of like waiting. Normally, this is kind of the go-to thing. It just looks at you for a couple of moments until you speak first.
Immediately, I speak in Goblinoid to this creature,
Okay.
but it is not normally it's not my preferred tongue, even though I'm a goblin.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not very good at speaking in Goblinoid.
Okay.
But in my roundabout way, I'll just. Is there like a barrel or a box or something I can sit on, or am I just on the curb?
It's kind of like on the curb, but you could probably pull over.
I don't want to sit in the piss.
No, you could probably pull over like a nearby stool or something to sit and like arch yourself over the stream of piss coming down the road.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do that, and then I'll look down and say, I'll say, hey, you're all right there. Listen, it's so difficult speaking on this here tongue. I'm not used to it, but, I got a tiny little mouth, sharp teeth. It's so difficult speaking in the old goblin tongue. How are you?
We're good. We're good. How's you?
Is he speaking in goblin back?
Like the first he says we're good in Goblin, and then speaks back in just the common tongue.
I'm not gonna. switch to
No, just
Common.
staying in Goblin.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll say, hey, I'm doing all right. You know, it's been a terrible week for me. Not enough food for me. I'm looking to maybe go pilfer just some good vegetables. You know who's got some? I'm thinking I might see if I can find a new place to pick it up.
On the market to steal.
I'm looking to invest maybe one day in my own vegetable clean living.
Tomatoes, corn, and wheat in the city.
Locally sourced.
You want to farm outside of the walls?
Oh, I'm not gonna farm myself. Look at my arm. And I pull out the big thing. I'm just like clanking around.
The automail, yeah, just gonna.
I can't be bothered with all that there farming.
Who would the farm? Who would do the farm?
I'd buy it, of course. I got in some cash. You know where I can get some cash? Start up business. Know what I'm saying?
You'd have to kill people for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down for that.
You'd have
Who
to kill
needs
everybody. We should probably kill everyone.
killing?
Everyone in the city.
Oh, not everyone. That sounds like
We
a
should
lot.
wipe them out. You see, like the eyes, like they kind of like they do like a like how lizards kind of when they blink, and it kind of and as it like closes and opens, they're like the eyes go from like a kind of a mustardy cat-like yellow to a more orange and red, and it just kind of like stares up from you. There's no discernible facial features at all. It's just the eyes. And one day we're going to kill everybody together. Everybody gets you and I. You and me.
It seems like a lot of work, though, lad.
Then you can help me kill everyone? And then like flits and but first the tomatoes. We need the tomatoes. There's a man.
Yeah, that sounds easier. I get some tomatoes there.
There's a man in the mouse cutter. He has tomatoes. You can steal them.
You see the mouse quarter?
Yeah, the
Where
mouse
the hell's the mouse quarter?
That's southern.
Oh, I don't like going to the south.
We have to.
That's too far.
Okay.
You go. I tell you, you go get it.
Mm.
You
What?
help me. I'll help you later.
Okay. I need a hand. Human hand.
One metal, one goblin. There's no got one, son.
You
I'm a
find
goblin.
one.
Can't you tell from my green skin? Look at
Find
my
one.
sharp teeth.
Find one.
Look at your eyes.
And then like the eyes flick again. I need a human hand for the ritual.
Oh, where am I going to get a human hand?
Cut it off and kill them. And then it just like you just hear like from something running away.
Cut it off and kill them, is it? Well, that sounds like a lot of effort, but now keep it in mind there, wee lad.
You just hear
It's my mom. I'm like-
inside.
Looking around.
Yeah.
Mom, I need a
Inside.
hand.
Yes, dear.
Hand.
With mom.
No, we're not. No. Why do you need a human hand, dear?
A human hand, mom. I don't know where she is. She's inside.
I'd say like there's probably like the windows open. You're just next to your house, so you can see.
Horrible little
Yeah.
face peering in.
Yeah, you're looking. You'll see them probably all sitting around the table or whatever else you're all doing.
I'm probably
Yeah.
cooking or something.
Yeah,
Probably at my workshop.
cooking breakfast.
Making some breakfast. Some brekkie.
breakfast.
I'll peer in the I'll peer in the kitchen window,
Yeah.
and if I see my old mother,
Well, mother. Yeah, you see her. What are you doing right now, Naira?
Right now I am cooking bacon.
Bacon.
Frying up some bacon.
Shit.
Yeah.
We're gonna-
Making a nice little smorgasbord for breakfast.
I like Ilios already. I like it
Yeah.
already.
I like immediately. I'm just asking her where I can get. Mom, I need a human hand.
Why do you need a human hand, dear?
Listen, what have I said? I'm too old now. I'm an adult. I'm 8.
You're 7.5.
No. You don't know how old I was when you found me. Not to the
Do
day.
you?
I'm old enough to work it out. Look at me. And I just flex. And I'm really quite skinny.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
chicken
dear.
wings.
Yeah.
Let me get some breakfast into you, dear. Maybe you'll
I
grab.
need a hand first. What's for breakfast, though?
Well, we got some eggs. We got some bacon. We got lots of fruits from the market.
Fruit, right? I'm not
Yeah.
eating eggs.
No, you just the vegetables and the fruits for you, dear.
Aye. No eating no bacon. That's bad for you. You should stop.
The rest of the family loves bacon. You
Yeah,
can't just have. We don't have all the bacon for you.
They're never gonna center the chi. Master says I need to center my chi and I have to eat vegetables.
Master
to do
says
it.
this. Master says that. We know. You're a very spiritual little boy. Now come on in. Breakfast is almost served.
All right. Listen, I need some carrots as well.
Hold on, did someone say bacon?
We've got lots of it for you, dear.
What's
I mean, if he doesn't want any, I'll
You can have my share and you can have my share of heart attack too.
It's fine.
Oh, don't listen to him. He's just vegan.
I sit under the table and eat the carrots.
Yeah, just like a dog, you just like kind of crawl under the table.
Yeah.
As we sit down, I pass him a couple strawberries under the table as well and serve the rest of the food.
What's Ethel doing in Bigglesby? What are you both doing right now?
Tinkering at my workshop right now, and I
Okay.
probably still breakfast, but I'm just finishing up what I'm doing.
Okay, so you're like probably in the other room then?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Just
Ethel.
messing with some glasses.
Okay.
Ethel's currently just practicing on her ukulele in the corner, very quiet, but she sure loves bacon. It's very neat, a delectable, very tasty treat.
I'm glad you like it. It's crispy.
Hey, sing it again, Auntie.
Bacon's a very, very neat son of a bitch. I'll get back to you.
I like it. I like that little stinger.
So you all come in eventually, probably seeking bacon and seeking carrots.
Bacon is absolutely delicious.
So I figure at this point there's probably like after a little bit of a meal, depending if you guys want to go through it or not, there's probably like a quick, on the door.
I'll get it. I get up from the table and I walk over to the door.
Yeah.
Is there like a little like thing to peer through?
Yeah, there's like a
little...
small. I'd figure there's probably a small like slate or slit that you can kind of slide it open.
Okay, I slide it open and
There's like two bulbous blue eyes, like surrounded by like grease and just dirt and mud, probably shit. There's like a disgusting odor that just kind of, that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob has bad breath? It just like almost creeps in through the slit. And hi Mom, delivery.
okay, let's close it up and
Please
I
open.
open the door.
And he just like he has these three large scrolls, large in comparison to him. He's a rather short boy. You can see he's like standing on a stool to even look through the slit. Hey ma'am, from the guild, from Jamarcus.
Jamarcus. Thank you. Do
Guild
I need
master,
to sign
please.
something?
No.
Well,
What?
thank you, sir.
Normally sign. Do you sign? You have to sign for it. Marcus didn't tell me to take signature.
Well, then we probably don't need a signature, but thank you. Can I just kind of put my hands on it and like try to take it away from him?
Oh yes. He like starts passing. It's just 1, 2, and 3, and they're all like his hands are like filthy as well. And he looks like kind of a disheveled young boy. You'd assume a beggar. There's like maybe 1 or 2 of them that have delivered some of the guild jobs to you in the previous months, or before it used to be one singular man that was a little bit better dressed, but he hasn't really been around as late, and they've had to employ 1 or 2 beggars. So he's just sitting there with ragged clothing, kind of really fucked up teeth. Some of them are like falling out, and he's covered in grease, muck, and probably human feces.
Do you work for the guild, my boy?
No, they give me the scrolls, and I take them, and they give me food and sometimes money. And yes.
Oh, do you have any parents?
No, they died
Oh,
in a terrible accident.
oh, you
My
poor
yes,
thing.
my mother, she choked on a tomato, and my father, well, he died drowning in pig shit. Quite tragic.
That's so tragic.
It's okay. It was only 4 weeks ago. I'm quite okay now.
Well, take a coin for your troubles. I'm sure if you continue with this, you'll be a lot better off. And I take a couple coins out of my pocket and I drop
Gold,
them into his
silver,
very filthy
copper.
hands.
What do you give him?
Just 1 gold.
Okay. Thank you. And he just like Roadrunner, like running down the street, kind of.
I just kind of look out.
He's off.
All right, just close the door, bring the packages in, wipe them off to get the big shit off of
it's
it.
like a.
Ugh.
You're
Well,
wiping
Thank
them off.
goodness he's gone. He smelled like shit. Good freaking riddance, that Brit.
I leave the boxes like up on the counter because I'm guessing the food's still there. So
Yeah.
put the boxes away, wash my hands, and come and sit back down. We'll open them after breakfast.
Do you?
Nice young man he was.
Yeah, he was alright.
he was-
Needed a bath though.
have
I feel
you-
filthy just having him in our presence, honestly.
Ethel,
What?
just because you grew up in a fancy castle doesn't mean that these poor children don't deserve your respect. Now,
Are you kidding me? There's a lake over there. Jump in it, child.
I just
Actually, they
continue
may
eating my
not
breakfast.
jump in there. I saw one of the local men taking a. He was doing his thing.
That's how you get the cholera.
Oh, all
I know
right. Well,
somebody about that.
he might be better off. Anyway, is that bacon done yet?
It's on the table.
Oh, sweet.
Right, so I still think we need to be called Four Fingers and Thumb.
I'm sorry, what?
The group name, Four Fingers and Thumb.
I want to punch him on his knee.
You feel like a.
It's like nothing, but it's like my full strength punch.
I'm guessing little Pipsqueak tried to punch me, but
Yeah, he wants
you
the team
calling
name
him
to be
Pipsqueak?
Gooch.
I've called you worse, lad.
You're oversized, that's all. You stop eating that there bacon.
I could throw you through the window if I wanted.
Yeah, you threw me through the window, I'll pick the window up and slice your giant throat open with it and drink your blood. You-
Gooch, eat your breakfast,
I'm
please.
trying. This
Right,
one's
sounds like a plan.
Stop harassing
throw
the
him out
big
the
man.
You're gonna throw him out the window. All right,
Right
give
before
me.
that happens, I come downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
from the
you
guild?
come down probably to the
I'm being
scene.
dragged out from under the table.
Yeah, of like him
I
being dragged
completely
out.
ignore that situation.
Yeah.
I'm like, scrolls. Okay, I want the scrolls.
Mhm. Yeah, you see a couple of like dirty pieces of parchment sitting on the makeshift countertop. Before that, though, give me an athletics check, Garthus. Both of you make a. Are you letting him throw you, or are you trying to contest it?
Yeah, I'm letting him throw me.
All right. 20. How's it look? What are you doing? You just like.
Holy
I pick him up like a javelin and like stretch out his body so that he's in prone position, and just with one step, just
Through the
through the window.
Gooch, there's the moment and you're just letting him like lay you prone kind of and smooth you out into a makeshift
Metal
projectile.
arm goes first.
Metal
through
arm
the
first.
window
Yeah. You put your arm out.
to
You just
stop as much of the damage
Yeah.
as I can.
you barely have enough time like to even extend your arm before you're thrown through, and you like thankfully the window is open, but you just kind of fly through, hit the fence, tumble over the fence, and like slide on the side of your face for about 2 feet. As you...
All right, I want to find something sharp.
I just yell out the window, "You okay, dear?"
There's a broken piece of wood.
Wait, was the window open or closed?
The window's open.
Okay.
He was peering through it. Yeah. There's a broken piece of wood from the fence that you've demolished with your arm flying through it.
I'm gonna run through the front door and try and stab. What's his
Garthus?
name?
Garthus.
Carthus in the neck.
Give me an attack roll. Attack roll with your strength.
I
feel like
I don't know if I've got
Like
strength.
7-year-old brothers. Oh my god.
It's just I have no proficiency with wood. Maybe I do. Hang on. Does it
Oh
class
my
as a simple weapon?
no. This is just a makeshift weapon.
As this is happening, I'm still passing food out.
You have no
Just-
strength at all. Just a 19.
Yep.
What's your AC, Connor? Or Garthus?
14.
I feel
I
like
just
you
come
would.
running in with a makeshift
Yeah.
fucking spear and just jump through the air and just stab it in his neck.
I feel like you would hear the door fly open, but you wouldn't see him, and you just hear it, and then in the side of you. Roll me 1d4.
A promise is a promise.
Oh, 3 damage. You take 3 damage as a piece of wood just in the side of your neck.
I'm not even gonna hang on the back of his neck.
Yeah. While they're
That didn't hurt at all.
Yeah,
What are you
that's
trying
right.
to do?
You're gonna die one day. You keep throwing me out that there window. You big
Throw him
pillow.
out, throw him out the window again.
give me an athletics check. Contested athletics check, I think, because you're holding on to him.
Oh my
I've got
god.
no chance, really.
Out the window again.
Yeah.
Out the window.
I'm just gonna remove the splinters that I've got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit
Open.
outside, but every now and then I'm just gonna shout twat at him.
While it's all going on, Bigglesby, you spy the 3 scrolls kind of sitting there on the table. What are you doing with them? You going for them?
I like to imagine I'm just like walking, but they're still chucking shit at each other and
Yeah.
just like.
Oh yeah. It's like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where he's walking down the
Yeah,
deck and
that's
everything's
exactly what I was
exploding.
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
I'm also
Uh,
throwing carrots out the window at him, like pelting him with carrots.
Hey, I can use deflect missiles or whatever it's fucking called. I have a monk.
Probably
ability.
just catch them with
You
your
can.
mouth.
You
Just, to just catch all of them.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
"Hey,
yeah, thanks
Yeah.
very much. You big tit.
Do I notice like the scrolls like really just stink and smell, and are they like still pretty?
I mean, yeah, they smell, but they're all sealed with the guild's crest, which is like it's a lion kind of roaring straight out, and its mane is kind of flowing back. And there's you can see like little bangles of gold rings kind of sitting on its hair, like Viking decorations, traditional Viking decorations, and the hair is all braided. Just a black wax seal with that on it. They're all sealed with that.
All right, I'm just gonna cast Presidization on them just to get rid of the smell and just
Okay.
basically grab them all, and then just walk back upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you? Hold on.
Can I call him out, seeing him grab them? Because I'm just sitting at the table stuffing my face with bacon.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
Excuse me, sir? What are you doing with those scrolls?
I'm going to read them.
Would you
Oh.
like to read them with us?
I would love to. Let's go upstairs and read them.
Not upstairs. No, right here. Right here is fine.
Right
yeah.
here? Why not upstairs?
Just right.
What's wrong with upstairs?
Nothing.
Do you have a problem with upstairs?
No. And I slam them.
Well,
on
why
the-
can't we go upstairs?
He's got his naughty magazines.
Whoa, take it easy, man. All right,
Nothing.
cool. We'll read them down here.
You read them. I don't want them anymore.
Okay, bye.
Digglesby,
still
don't you
sit
want
there.
some breakfast?
I will take some eggs.
Okay, there's a plate of
Alright.
eggs.
A small plate of eggs. Yeah.
I'm sit on my booster seat and eat some eggs.
Okay.
All right.
Everyone has a booster seat.
Everyone
Yeah,
except for
I
Connor.
totally forgot that all of you are so short.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh god
Oh
damn it.
boy.
I love this so much. Jesus
So
Christ.
I'm over here in my, up in my booster seat. I'm actually going to slide down the chair leg. And I kind of actually want to help with this battle before we read. Can I heal Connor? He took 3 damage.
Yeah, you can heal. You can do.
All right, cool.
What are you using? Are you using cure wounds or?
I would like to use cure wounds.
Okay.
In D minor.
How do you do it?
Connor.
D minor.
Connor, come here, my friend. Listen to my tune. Sit still, please, while I cure all your wounds.
Wait. What do I have to sit still?
Cronus.
How does it look?
It's looking. It's just a scratch.
It's just a scratch, yeah.
It's just a scratch.
Is
but-
there? Do you like reach out and touch him? Does he start to just like the wound just, or is there any kind of like mystical effect that comes out of your ukulele, or?
He actually, as I play my ukulele, it harnesses the power within me. I have Connor bend down towards me, and I heavy breathe on his neck to apply the cure. Connor, come here.
Oh,
You're
God.
healed. You may go.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
What just happened?
I'm sorry, Garthus.
Big.
Oh well, I just cured your wounds, so you're good. You want to read these scrolls with us now? Do you know how to read?
I mean, I can, but it, depends.
Depends on.
If it's about war.
Well, we won't know until we open them.
Well, if it's a war, then I'll be able to tell you everything.
Oh, all right, cool.
But
Well,
if it's about, Pipsqueak's shopping list out there, I don't know. I have no clue.
all right, cool. Well, I mean, you could stay over here. I'm gonna go over there. We're gonna open these scrolls. You do you, boo boo.
I gotta make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
All right, cool.
Are you going off to take care of Pipsqueak?
I'm just gonna stand at the back door
Okay.
and just stand there, arms crossed, just laughing at him.
Okay.
Pipsqueak still hasn't got any strength.
Oh, poor Gooch.
I'm not. I'm gonna say I'm not there.
Yeah, you're out on the road still, right? You're
Yeah.
okay. So you guys open these
Crawling
scrolls?
around.
You're crawling around.
Yeah.
You're an actual 8-year-old. I love this so much. Oh
Picking
man.
up bugs.
It's like a cat, like when they're playing with you and then they get distracted and they just fuck off and start playing with something else.
Yeah.
Like,
or turn around and just viciously attack you
Yeah,
for no
yeah.
reason.
it's basically a green cat with a metal
That's
arm.
kidding.
So do you guys open these scrolls up, you three, then?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But Bigglesby, did you go upstairs or are you with them?
No,
still?
I'm still downstairs
Okay,
just
cool.
eating eggs.
Cool. So
Eyeballing the scrolls the entire time, but just eating eggs.
I figure there's probably like the guild the code of conduct. By the way, either would you guys like have it on the table or like pinned against the wall? Where do you guys?
Pinned against the wall
against
with
the
like
wall.
a knife, but
With a
it's like
knife.
really low because we're all really short.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like it's
So-
it's like 3 feet
Garthus
off the
never
ground.
knows what we've got going on at any point. It's
So-
always all the stuff is always pinned at like knee level for him.
Yeah. So like. So I figure the previous one that you had was actually it looked kind of similar to this, same rules, but it said class 2, and this as you unfurl the first scroll, this is kind of like wrapped in within it, and at the top left it says class 3, for your most recent rank up in the guild, let's say, we'll call it. So in the guild, typically there are different types of missions that you can take on, and there are certain, let's say, difficulties to them, types of jobs and such that you should avoid, and it reads as follows: the standard, no contract will be accepted to take another's life unless expressly given from the guildmaster Jamarcus Lysaline. Jobs and hunts must be undertaken by the appropriate rank and class. Do not overexert yourself and get killed. No payment is to be accepted upon completion of the job. The Master Bursar will distribute you payment upon return to the guild. The guild will not protect you from deserved incarceration. Killing of a guild member is punishable by death as decreed by Queen Anarenda Lysal and Marin Lysaline. And a guild crest must be identifiable at all times while completing a job on behalf of the guild in the guild hall. Reasonable exceptions apply, which you guys have probably asked about before, and that's like you can hide it if you're like going undercover or something. And the last one, no summoning demons on guild property. And there's always a little set of fine print at the very, very bottom that's like almost unreadable. And the other scrolls, as you kind of pull that one off and do whatever with it. The other scrolls, as you open all 3 of them up, you can see they're for different jobs. Sometimes you would have to go in and look at the message board in the Adventurers Guild. Sometimes they get delivered to everybody. It's kind of just like a first come first serve thing. Sheet of paper goes out, whoever brings it back to Jamarcus and says we want this job gets it, basically. So you guys are now class 3 adventurers from your most recent rank up. And are you guys reading through all 3 of them now for the jobs?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the first one is it's a brief description posted by a man a little bit northwestern in the Western District. He's talking about it basically describes what seems like a goblin warband has attacked and decimated like a small portion of this small fishing village. And there are some people missing, and they want them to be found. They're very, very convinced that it's goblins, but the guild is suggesting in kind of like an addendum to investigate further. The job is to investigate further and to report back with any results. If there are anything other than goblins, to report to the northern team of adventurers and have them deal with whatever might be the problem. The second job is a request from a man named Julian, and it's detailing somewhere in the northern district. His wife has been murdered. He was out at the tavern the night before, and when he came home, he found the door kicked in and his wife murdered on the floor. But he suspects it was another noble house in the northern district, and he'd like help finding the murderer and basically pinning it on them so that they can be reprimanded by the queen and by the law. And the third one is a woman's looking for her father. She hasn't seen him in about 10 years, and she desperately needs to find him. There's like a little guild addendum that she's absolutely batshit crazy, and she's also paying a lot of money.
I like money.
Well, there's 2 missing persons and another person looking for her father.
That's a missing persons.
That's
There's 3
another
missing persons?
3 missing persons.
Wow.
Technically a murder, but still missing from the living.
Missing from the living.
Missing from the living. Yes.
You know, if people just kept their loved ones on leashes, we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah, you try saying that about Gooch, but he ate the leash last time I put it on him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
Sharp teeth.
Sharp teeth.
I've got nothing but incisors.
Yeah.
I'm the worst vegan ever.
I feel like it was like a leather belt too, or like a leather thing. Physically pained
Not
him
even
to
fly,
actually.
just full on leather. Just.
So this lady looking for her father. I don't know. I think this one seems pretty cool. I mean, she's batshit crazy, but man, she is paying.
It does pay the best.
It does pay the
What-
best.
What about the little goblins? Maybe
What
we can
about them?
find. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're just misguided, and we can adopt them into our family.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you want to go do that, I want to get paid.
Well, I'm not gonna go anywhere without you guys.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. What about you guys? Gooch? Garthus?
I'm outside. I don't even know what you lot are doing.
Oh.
I'm
You
like
probably
digging
hear
for
like a
bugs.
faint call, yeah.
I'm like digging for bugs, trying to throw a worm away.
Gooch! Get your goblin behind in here!
I open the door.
What is it? Who you need me to sort him out?
And I point at Garthus.
You want me to sort him out for you? Is he being a nuisance?
No, Gooch. We need
Come on in,
we
big
need
guy.
assistance.
What?
Come
We're trying to
choose an
figure out
adventure.
which. Pardon, what?
Oh, I was just saying, come choose an adventure, dear.
All right, which one do I get to fight more stuff?
Well, that depends on who you want to fight.
Right. What's the hardest one? I'll fight him.
What does look like the hardest one?
So like normally it's usually described, quote unquote, by like the money and the reward given. The reward for the woman looking for her father is 500 gold, but it also says she's extremely desperate. And the second one is about 250 gold. The third one is 350. But it does describe, like in the first one, that if you encounter any goblins, you're to kill them. But if it's anything harder, then you should seek out help of one of the, or you have to seek out help of one of the higher level teams. So probably the first one would look the hardest, as in you might be potentially fighting a group of goblins, potentially a war band. But
17 to be exact.
17 of them.
Not yet. Not yet.
Damn ambushes.
Well,
We are going to need the funds.
Yeah.
it'd be nice to make a good amount of coin.
Bigglesby, what do you think?
Well, I have got projects which need money, and work has been slow. I say we find the father.
All right.
And Gothis, dear, what do you think?
What? Money.
Well, that settles it. I guess we're going to find the lost father.
Wait, father? What?
Money, dear. It's okay. We're getting money.
Right.
Okay. So you guys are gonna. So the standard procedure would be to run to the guild, hand it in first, and say that you want the job. Is that what you guys are getting ready to do?
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
pretty good.
Cool. So you pack up all your things. Anything you guys want to do before you leave the house here? Anything you want to collect?
I just want to maybe. I think I have like frozen rats or something for Ziggy,
Ziggy,
my
Okay.
snake.
Yeah.
So I just toss one at him,
Yeah.
her. We don't actually know the.
You don't know the gender?
We don't know because I don't know how to like it. My character doesn't know how to gender snakes,
Are
so
we-
I just toss it at him.
Yeah. As it
Wait.
as it hears you pulling it out, you see its eyes like start to follow it, and it's almost like when you throw a dog a treat or something. It goes past its head, and it's going and going, but at the last second it like grabs it and kind of starts to swallow it and sits down on the floor, or lays down.
Just
Before
pat
we
its
go
head.
off on our adventure, though, we do have responsibilities. We need to clean these dishes.
That is indeed true.
I got.
I will
I'm
not
already
be
a
coming
boy.
here to rotten bacon and eggs and our house smelling of elderberries. I refuse.
I'm already
Halfway
out
up.
the door.
Yeah, halfway up the stairs, I cast prestidigitation on pretty much all the dishes, and I'm
Yeah.
fine tuning my glasses real quick and talking to Bruce.
Yeah. So prestidigitation is more of like an illusory.
Oh, so it's not
Yeah.
actually like
Yeah,
clean?
it's not like
You
a
can
like
make it
you
smell
can.
nice.
Yeah, you can't like. I would say like you can't cast it and it would like make the dishes do themselves.
No. I'm just like
Um,
my one dish. I just
yeah.
clean that and then I'm
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd say yeah, you can clean just a plate. Like you see him just kind of like flick his fingers and the eggs just kind of go. Like everything, it's as if like a giant hand just went. It just all slides off onto the table or onto another plate, and the plate itself is clean.
Yeah, that sounds actually perfect.
Okay. All right.
Oh, jeez. Okay, I pick up all the dishes and I bring them over
Yeah,
to the
okay.
sink and everything. Yeah.
So as you guys are doing your dishes, and putting it all together, getting ready to go out, I think that's where we'll take our first break.
I have used
2-hour long
nimble escape.
dishes.
That's what I've done. Whenever
the dishes come about, you just fuck off.
Auntie Sandy mentions dishes, I activate the goblin nimble escape hide ability.
Oh, my name's Ethel now. I changed it.
Ethel.
It's-
Yeah.
Auntie
Sorry,
Ethel.
Gooch. I mean, to be fair, it's Gooch's turn to wash and Garthus's turn to dry. But I mean, as long as they're getting done, I don't care.
I'm probably hiding under Garthus's bed,
Yeah.
pissing on a post.
Roll-
Gothis, dear, can you grab Gooch for me? He's
Uh,
on washing duty.
Can I roll a stealth check?
You can roll a stealth check. Yeah. Absolutely. I was gonna make you roll one already.
Oh no! My legs are poking out from underneath.
Garth, you know exactly where he is. You saw him into your bedroom, and now the faint smell of piss is like kind of wafting, and that's where we'll take our first break. All right, we'll be back in 3 to 5. Everyone, thanks so much for tuning in.